saying, Scotland just keeps giving. We just pulled over just so Mark can sort Woody out. Look at this, it's amazing. All this just at the roadside. You don't have to go hiking anywhere. Look at that. Can't believe we've only just come across Scotland, I really can't. This is not the Scotland I've ever seen, and God, we're going to be coming back here. It's gorgeous. So we've just jumped out of the van, we've just come round the corner. Look, obviously, look at this. Mark thought these were volcanoes, so we just had to stop. What an amazing view that is.
Going right the way up.
And over there, that's Loch Lomond. Sorry it's a bit hazy, but it's raining, but we've had to come out and show you this. This is amazing, you've got to come here. Welcome back to the channel, where you find us leaving the snowy mountains of Scotland. This week we head south towards Loch Lomond and Balloch, where sadly the snow has turned to rain. So after the disappointment of Mark not finding a volcano, it's more of a mountain, we're now trying to find, once again, a fish and chip shop. We're not having much luck, are we?
No. Went past the pub that looked nice, didn't we?
Yeah, they were doing haggis, nips and tatties. Bart didn't fancy that. He's got his heart set on fish and chips. So we're just approaching the top of Loch Lomond now. So we're going to be driving all the way along down the side of Loch Lomond. And hopefully we'll be able to pull in somewhere and have a good look round. I don't know how far this stretches, Mark. It looks for miles.
Yeah, it's a few miles, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's still raining at the moment. We are missing out a few places that we did want to go and visit because it's just too wet and it's going to be a bit dangerous on foot to get to, so let's see if we can get to Loch Lomond. What we have noticed is a lot of these little villages that we're passing, we have just passed one called Struckgowan and another one called Tarbet. They're all offering loch cruises. And we've just been saying that we wouldn't mind coming back up and actually going on one of these cruises because the scenery is just, again, to die for. And Loch Lomond is absolutely huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be something of interest to come back and have a look at. But he's still on the hunt for fish and chips. Are we going to find the infamous fish and chips? Because it is actually a bank holiday up here again in Scotland on the Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, official bank holidays, so I'm not sure. Well, we thought we'd done it. We just found a little village called Luss, L-U-S-S. Come
it's
down
right
here.
next to the side of Loch Lomond, isn't it?
Yeah, and it said Fish and Chips Co. So I was in company. Shut. All shut up for the bank holiday. We have found another place called the Village Restaurant and the Loch Lomond Pub. I think you'd have to go and catch his fish for the price that they're charging. So we're going to put the engine back on. Mark's bought some lawn sausage. So we're going to go find a bit of a better park up and cook our own lunch. Can you tell where he's found? Fish and chips. We've ended up coming to Loch Lomond anyway.
And then for afters we're going to have ice cream parlour. And then what we having for tea?
Oh, don't.
Princess Rose, is it called, or something?
No idea.
Chinese for tea, sit down as well. So we're going to have everything for his tea and for his dinner.
That's our friend Karen's fault. Thank you for that.
Yeah, and also now what we're going to do is we're going to see if we do a battered Mars bar.
They don't like that here, Mark. They don't like being famed for battered Mars
Well,
bars.
I'll go and buy one from flipping Day and Night Express up there.
One ask them to fry it?
Yeah, fry it for me. Batter it and fry it.
Can't get any worse. right, we're back. We've got our fish and chips. A fish supper in Scotland only consists of fish and chips. Don't make the mistake like I've just made and thought it come with mushy peas, because it doesn't. Luckily enough,
I've got the addition of some English mushy peas.
So I already had some in the van.
But look at this. Can you guess what it is?
You're never going to guess what it's got. A battered Mars bar. Yuck.
That's for me after.
But get your fish and chips out so we can show them the fish
so when
and chips.
you go to chip shop, it's either one slice of fish or two, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 1 slice or 2 slice supper.
So can you guess how many slices I've got in
well,
here?
I thought it was a sliver of fish, that's what I thought.
Look at this. Ding, I've got 2 full slices.
Ridiculous.
All that fish and them chips in there.
So I went for the 1 slice thinking it'll just be a thin slice of fish and chips. And I've got fish and chips as well. We could have easily shared that, Mark. And I also thought a fish supper came with bread and butter, but it doesn't.
Right, anyway.
And that was £18.50.
Yeah, but the pub down the road was what we looked at was going to be a lot more.
So we're going to eat this, and I'll let him show you what the Mars bar's like, because I'm having none of it.
A few moments later.
How's fish and chips?
Nice, but even better is think fish and chips, think Blue Lagoon.
Where?
Here in Balloch, because they're nice, aren't they?
Was that you advertising them?
Yeah, so I've had 1 full fish slice.
Yeah, you shouldn't have got 2, should you really?
Well, Woody's going to have, so I'm going to put some in the bowl for him.
Yeah, I must admit, Woody does like a bit of fish.
He likes fish and chips, doesn't he?
Do you want some fish, Woody? Fish supper?
Yeah, he wants a fish supper. Guess what time it is?
Deep fried Mars bar time.
Without further ado, has anyone ever had a deep fried Mars bar? Put in the comments below. It's my first. Look at that. I was saying, did we freeze them? Or
It
what?
looks like a bad fish finger. You're supposed to pick up and eat it, Mark.
Oh. Cold.
Is it cold? Let's have a look then. What's inside it? Let's have a look.
Mars bar. Get your fingers on.
That's minging.
Oh, Lisa, it's well nice.
It's your first and last. You've only got it because they did it.
Can I go and get another and take home with me?
No, I didn't think they did them anymore. I thought it was a joke.
Nice. Really nice. Really, really nice that. We parked up for a little while up in Balloch, and we went to the supermarket because Lisa wanted some special Scottish bread before we head back home tomorrow. So we drove another few miles down the road to Dumbarton. Have a look at this. She likes her bread, does Lisa? But this is Mother's Pride Scottish plain, and she loves this stuff. Like the edges are cut off, so you just get a crust. We also got some traditional Scottish rolls as well, the crusty ones. Let's do them with all crusty. So that was us all from Asda, along with a couple of pizzas, pizzas for tea later, and a bag of chips, and some traditional, for me, Tennant's lager. So happy times in Scotland.
So as well as finding a cracking park up last night, we have found a cracking dog walk as well. That's Dumbarton Castle on the top of the rock up there. And this is the view that we have found today on our dog walk, which is literally right outside our van. Look at that. Can't knock it, can ya? Could have done with being a bit less windy and rainy, because it was a bad one last night. The van was getting battered, but we've survived another day to this stunning view. Woody's loving it because he gets a nice little walk in the morning. I think I'm going to head back, get Mark out of bed and get some breakfast on. I think he's after lone sausage this morning, and I've got my burnt cobs. I'll show you those when we get back. They are to die for. This view's stunning. Look at that. I'm going to check out that castle up there in a bit. Quite a lot of history about that castle and some very interesting facts as well. Back from the dog walk, and this is what I was talking about. Square sausage. This is your traditional sliced sausage that you get in Scotland, and these are my old town favourites, and Mark's as well. Yeah, burnt cobs. Oh God, these are absolutely gorgeous. They look burnt to a crisp, but they're so soft and tasty. And this is what I mean by rectangular loaf of bread, mother's pride. Again, what a tradition that I've known for a long time when I used to come up here as a child. Scottish plain it's called.
You've got loads of them, haven't you?
I've bought 5 of them.
We're going to freeze them all.
Yeah, so I'm going to crack on with breakfast and see how it turns out. There we go, sausage butties all done. Burnt cobs with lone sausage. You ready?
Should we have a race? You join us on our last stage of our Scotland trip, and where are we?
We're in Dumbarton. Now, we have found the best park up that we have found
In a long time, haven't we? Yeah.
in a long time. Yeah. We were staying somewhere else last night, but we didn't like it, did we? You know, you get that feeling, something's just not right, so we moved.
And that was at Balloch.
Balloch, yeah. Well, at the edge of the Loch Lomond as well, weren't it?
Yeah.
So we decided to have a look on Park for nights
Uh-huh.
and found this place. Look at that for a 5-star view. Beautiful. And like I was saying, Dumbarton Castle is right up there. So we can just see the edge of it. And what did you say about this, Mark? What's this special rock?
It's like 3.5 million years old or something, it's dated, or even more. And they say it is a volcanic plug.
Whatever that is. But what other interesting facts have we got?
Mary Queen of Scots stayed here before she got sent to
France, was
France,
it?
I think so, yeah.
We better check these facts
No
out.
doubt anyone who's local to Dumbarton will fill us in on the details in the comments below. There's quite a lot of famous people come here, weren't they, in the times?
Yeah, we'll have a look at our facts and find out exactly what they are. We've just walked round the corner from where we've stayed. Look at this! Picnic tables and everything during the summer. It'd be cracking here this day.
They look like fishing boats going back up, don't they?
Yeah, well, they're going out or coming in.
They're going up into the mouth of the river. They'll see us that way eventually.
Oh, look at the sun just coming in there. It's trying. It has been a really bad night for rain and wind though. It's very windy up here at this time of year. Now if I just take you round the back of me there, look at this for a view. That's Dumbarton Castle. Wow, what an absolute fantastic park up. But we are definitely
coming back here when it's a bit warmer.
Yeah,
nice
definitely coming back
could have
here.
A couple of days. I mean, just up the road, half a mile away, you've got all the supermarkets and things, and home bargains and everything. If you need anything,
Morrison's,
there's everything, isn't there?
takeaways.
And then you've just got this park up here. I bet you struggle to get parked up.
Yeah, well, I don't know why we're telling you lot, because we probably won't get in now. They won't be using it for the summertime. But yeah, it's absolutely cracking. There's no restrictions. Well, there's not a lot of restrictions up in Scotland anyway. They're so motorhome friendly, it's unreal. So what we've decided is we were going to be looking at doing Spain again this year. We've got other trips already sorted, which we'll tell you about in the near future. But we're looking at doing Spain at the back of the year, but we did it last year. So we're now going to cancel that and we're going to come up here. We're going to start here, I think. This is going to be our starting point and do all the west coast, right to the top, because we've just fallen in love with Scotland. It's absolutely amazing. The scenery, the helpfulness of where you can put your motorhome, the parking.
We haven't paid once for parking, have we?
No.
The car parks are just, I mean, there's not even a machine, you just don't pay. I'm not seeing anywhere where you pay yet, so
it's
that's
so
brilliant.
motorhome friendly. Yeah, we're going to do that, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that's us on our travels back home. It's been a fantastic tour of where we've been around Scotland. Not long enough, it never is, but what we've seen up to now has been fantastic. We're just going over the Erskine Bridge. Another bridge. What was the bridge that we came on, Mark? Fourth
bridge or something.
Fourth bridge or fifth bridge. There we go, that's the view we've got at the minute. But for now it's bye bye Scotland. But we will be back. What do you reckon, Mark?
Definitely come back for a Chinese if nothing else.
Yeah, Mark missed out last night. Everyone went for a Chinese and he wasn't feeling it, were you? Oh dear. So I owe him one now. But yeah, regards Scotland, can't recommend it enough to you guys. If you need any details on where we visited or you fancy going there yourself, drop a comment below and we will answer you and we'll let you know where we've been. We haven't been able to put what 3 words upon everything that we've done, so just ask us and we'll let you know how to get there and where it is. So as soon as I get home, I am planning for our summer adventure back up to Scotland because we've fallen in love with this place big time. The west coast is looking very appealing, but for now it's that horrible time where we say goodbye Scotland, back to home life for a bit. But there's always an adventure coming up very, very soon. Probably in a few days we're back on the road. So until then guys, I do hope you've enjoyed our trip as much as we have. And if you've liked what you've seen, please like, comment and subscribe. Send us any details of where you think we should be going on our next trip. We are going to do the west coast, so if you can think of anyone, anywhere, any good park ups, it'll be greatly appreciated. So until then guys, we'll see you on the next one.